Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode on the channel brought to you by yours truly. You're probably wondering why this audio sounds awful and also this lighting looks awful. Well, in this video, we're going to be making a drastic change because today, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special product. I had this Ck920 as a lavalier microphone attached to my shirt for wireless audio, but I thought I'd upgrade it. I actually returned it because there was a hissing sound and I think it was faulty in a way. So yeah, today we're going to be checking out a new product, a new wireless microphone setup with a metal stand. I think it's metal. It's also really heavy. It's this one right here. Sorry if this audio sounds awful and the video doesn't look too well, but this is the Alvoxcon Ck920. This is 2 microphones, wireless dynamic mics. So let's unbox it. And also got this other stand. This thing's really heavy for the small box. But yeah, this is the InnoGear adjustable desktop microphone stand MS130 model number. Let's hop into it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video on the channel brought to you by yours truly. Today, guys, we have an exciting video about a brand new microphone, which I'm currently using right now, but you probably already saw that in the intro. Before this video gets started, guys, thank you so much for all the recent support. Road to 1,000 subscribers. So if you're new to the channel and you like this sort of tech, motivation, productivity, sort of content blend, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, like this video, shoot for 20 likes on this video. And yeah, if you guys are interested in getting started with investing, I do have affiliate links down in the description below. Get started with Acorns, use my affiliate link, and I believe you get, I think it's $5 for free when you sign up using my link, something like that. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the topic of today's video, which is this microphone. Honestly, this is one of my favorite microphones I think I've used in a while. This comes close to the overall quality of the Blue Yeti. It's not exactly the same quality as the Blue Yeti. Blue Yeti is more of like a compressor microphone or condenser microphone. This is a dynamic microphone. It doesn't run off XLR. This actually is strictly wireless, but it does the same sort of thing as the Blue Yeti, and it has, but yeah, as I was saying, it runs off XLR cables, not USB like the Blue Yeti does, but it has sort of the similar, removes all the background noise and does a really good job with that. And the best part about this is that it's wireless, so I can hook it up to my camera, which is far away, and the audio quality stays really good. And I'll probably show you in a couple minutes. I can walk around with this thing, and the audio is phenomenal. And that gets me into one of my first points I want to just discuss with this microphone, is that the range is really solid. It's 100-foot range, which is really far. I don't know why you'd be needing that much range, but it's there and it has great connectivity overall. And that one of the best things is that the overall quality isn't affected by other networks or anything like that. It's not distorting the audio at all, like your Wi-Fi signal or anything. I believe that was an issue with my Ck920. I think the audio was getting kind of distorted from my home network because it was running off a 2.4 gigahertz channel. But this one, I haven't noticed any issues in that regard at all. So it's 100-foot range. It's 0 millisecond latency, so absolutely no latency between me speaking and the audio actually showing up in the video. And it's also ultra high frequency, so the wavelengths are very short, frequency is very large. And one of the great things here is that you can actually adjust the frequency on here. But I love the default frequency. It comes right out of the box. I think my voice sounds phenomenal. You can hardly hear any background noise at all. You can only really focus on my voice. And the great thing with this is that you can speak right up close into it. If you back up, the audio is going to get a little quieter, and it's not going to be as good as if you're just speaking right into it. So this is a great microphone, not only for YouTube, like I'm filming on my camera right here, but also podcasting, since it eliminates all that background noise, and you get that really deep, thick sound coming out of it. And the best part is this is wireless. It might not be the best for a podcast just because you have to keep recharging this. And battery life so far is pretty solid. I haven't really noticed any battery issues with the microphone. It shows you the battery actually on the microphone, little status bar. Just shows you like how much battery you got left. It's pretty self-explanatory. But as I said, 20 adjustable frequencies. You can go in here and adjust the frequencies. Amazing sound quality, amazing portability. And the strange thing is with this microphone is that there's actually no other reviews that I've seen on YouTube on this microphone. It's very strange because this is one of the top microphones that pops up when you go to Amazon and you search wireless dynamic mics. There's a bunch of them out there, but the reason I chose this one is because of the built-in rechargeable battery. I don't want to have to be constantly swapping out like AA batteries, not only for the receiver, but also the microphone itself. And I did get the bundled edition, so it came with this gray model, but also a red one. And I believe you can sync up both at the same time, so you can speak into both microphones, and they both connect with the receiver. So if you want to do like an interview sort of style, you can go down that route and it should work just fine. These are great interview microphones just because of the amazing sound quality. And I believe this only ran me around $60 just for the two microphones. I believe you can get just the one for around $30 on Amazon right now. I don't know if they're running any promotions at the moment, but to me, that's a great price for the audio quality you're getting out of these. But as I said, maybe not the best for podcasting just because you have to recharge them. But for YouTube videos where they're short like this, like under 10 minutes or maybe a little over 10 minutes, it does the trick. So as I said, they charge via micro USB, as you can probably see on the back of it right here. So does the receiver. Just in terms of the functionality and the versatility of the receiver, it can be plugged in to almost anything. I noticed that with other wireless microphones, this wasn't the case. On other microphones, well, one of the reasons I chose this one over the other ones was the AA battery issue. A lot of them ran on AA batteries, which I don't like. I just want to recharge the battery and have it last forever without having to swap them out and just buy a bunch of batteries, because it saves money because you don't have to keep purchasing AA, AAA batteries. I believe this takes AA, but so this is plugged into my DSLR. It goes from I'm not sure what the specific term is. I think it's an 1/8 of an inch jack to a 3.5 millimeter jack. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it goes from like the large jack you plug into like a amplifier or something like that. Like it's much bigger than the 3.5 standard one, but it comes with a converter, luckily, which you can take that and plug it into the 3.5 female on your DSLR camera. What that means is that I not only can plug it into my camera, but say you don't have a camera and you're interested in starting a YouTube channel or a podcast. Well, guess what? Most phones record at 1080p, 30 FPS, 60 FPS, 24 FPS. You can take your phone, hook up a tripod. It has to be a specific tripod because of the hot shoe mount capabilities of the receiver. It actually slides onto a hot shoe mount and secures in place, and it's pretty good hot shoe mount connector. So what you can do is buy a tripod that sort of like holds your phone, and on the top of it has a spot like a hot shoe mount where you can plug in accessories. Buy a tripod on Amazon like that. I'm pretty sure those ones are around $10 to $20. Hook that up to your phone, have your phone facing you, or maybe flipped around so you use the better camera or the front facing camera, it doesn't matter, and have the receiver plugged in on the hot shoe mount and into your phone via the 3.5 cable. Obviously, if you have a newer iPhone or Android, you'll need the converter because most of those don't have 3.5 jacks anymore, but you can buy a converter for under $10. I have one USB-C converter for my phone. Take that, plug it into your phone, and now you have amazing audio and decent video, I'd say, with a smartphone to start up your YouTube channel. I'm obviously using a DSLR camera, Panasonic Lumix G7, so this is higher quality audio, and this is just my preferred setup. So that's basically it for this microphone, guys. I highly recommend this one. It's affordable, it's cheap, it gets the job done. The sound quality, in my opinion, is like a 9.5 out of 10. The Ck920 G1A1 wireless mic that I had a couple weeks back, I'd put at like, after using it for a while, I'd probably put it like a 7 out of 10. It wasn't awful, but I wasn't a big fan of how the sound came out. It didn't sound natural. It sounded like boxy and almost too thick of a sound, if that makes sense. And I don't know, I wasn't really into like lavalier microphones that I'm having to like clip onto my shirt every time I record. I'd rather just come here, and by the way, this is a new stand, as you saw in the intro. Really high quality stand and heavy. And adjustable, go up, down, whatever, tilt it however you want. I like this setup more, where I can just sit down, speak into the microphone, get amazing sound quality because it's an actual dynamic microphone and it's wireless, no more lavs. As you can see, this like dynamic mic can pick up like a bunch of different vocal patterns in a much wider range compared to a lavalier microphone, which is much smaller. But yeah, I'll leave a link to this down in the description below. Probably put this in my kit, Ck920, with all my YouTube equipment that I use. I also have all my podcasting equipment over there. If you guys want to go check that out, links down in the description below. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. By the way, all this audio was filmed with the microphone itself, the Alvoxcon let me just get this right, Ck920. You can get a good idea, well, what this sounds like. And honestly, if I were to just take this out and walk around, it's the same exact thing, and the audio should not change no matter where I'm walking, and it should honestly just be the same. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you found it useful. This is an awesome mic, and I don't know why there's no videos on this on YouTube, because it's a very underrated microphone for the price. I'd say this rivals the Blue Yeti in terms of sound quality, and it's like half the price. It's also good for karaoke if you're into that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Road to 1,000 subscribers. Like this video, share it with your best friend or your family, whatever. Like this video, shoot for 20 likes, and go check out Acorns if you guys want to get started with investing. And I will see you guys in the next video from Scott Tyler. Peace out, everyone.